everybody. Welcome to Spike Plays Lone Echo 1. This is the first game of the series. I'm going to be playing straight through this whole storyline and then playing Lone Echo 2 to continue the story because I've heard it's a great story. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's, depressing. Well, look at that asteroid. What is that asteroid doing? Sorry, there was one asteroid just, if you couldn't see it on the screen very well, it was just spinning away. So yeah, we are at our wonderful ship. Our captain is down there monitoring our progress, and at the moment we are trying to, well, let's see, let's bring up the objective so I don't get this wrong. It's been a couple weeks since I played. Container field. Find the irradiated container. So one of those containers is irradiated. So I'm going to mark that. That marks our current objectives. And we're currently docked down here in our little skit. We have our trusty flashlight, which that'll help. That's going to be the saving everything right here, this right here. That's it. I don't have any fears because I have a spotlight. All right. So I'm going to jump out. Yeah, if you haven't joined us until now, I'm on this ship, which for the life of me, I can't remember my name of my own ship. There's a captain Prometheus, and there's a captain, Olivia Rhodes, who is leaving, and I'm an android, and I've been put in charge, going to be put in charge of this ship and everything. But that thing, that thing shouldn't have depleted dig site. Stop that. The thing behind the depleted dig site, I hate that. So that thing. It basically showed up and just kind of made a mess of things. So it also deactivated stuff. It just made a. So yeah, we have a faster movement now too, and braking. Scanner. So we have all kinds of neat little, neat tools. Yeah. So I don't think this is our guy. I don't think they make it that simple. I was kind of hoping there'd be like an objective marker or something. Sometimes the objective markers don't show up. Oh, okay. That one just came up with something. Oh.
Most of the containers do not appear to be damaged.
I really wish it were better than most. Losing even a single container of helium-3 is a huge financial loss. But I suppose this is the wrong time to worry about a little smudge on my record.
Well. Okay. Wow, this is huge.
Radiation absorption at 30 decigrays and climbing.
You're getting warmer. Watch yourself.
So I gotta hurry up. Do I really have to go? Oh. So going up seems to be the...
Agitated deuterium ions detected.
Aha.
Deuterium? That's a hydrogen isotope. How'd that end up in one of our helium-3 containers?
Unclear. The processing line is configured to scrub any excess hydrogen.
Ah, sod it. For now, let's just deal with the contamination. I'll dispatch a Fury to remove the irradiated container. Wait, something's wrong.
What is it?
I can't get the Fury transport to decouple from the container on the upper rack.
I can throw the manual override on the Fury's hitch. Stand by. I'll make my way up there now.
Shields at 50%.
Yes, I'm aware. Need to go rejuvenate my shields. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, the game was just glitching. I'm like, why isn't my shields regenerating? Okay, I see. See, now the objective marker shows up, so now I know exactly where to go.
The Fury's stuck on the upper rack. Throwing the manual override should get it moving.
Upper rack. Oh, I see it. Okay, heading over to it now. Wow, the free floating. I've mentioned this before. I'm gonna geek out. It's really
Shields
cool.
at 95%.
Yes.
Approaching Fury transport.
Careful. Once you decouple the transport's hitch, the autopilot's likely to kick in. So either get clear or find something to hold on to.
Fury hitch released.
Autopilot's taking over. So far, so good.
There he goes. He's gonna go grab that back container. Meanwhile, I'll keep scanning. Well,
Ah! Jack? Are you alright?
Affirmative. But
That
the
little
container
fucker
was
just did that.
breached. The contamination is spreading.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Okay, I've got an idea. If I release the container's maglocks, the Fury should just carry it away. Or it would if the controls were actually responding. You know what? Screw it. Just cut the power. Maybe that'll do it.
Considering the damage, are you sure that's wise?
Wise? Definitely not. But will it work? Only one way to find out.
oh, look at my legs. All right, so I got to put the scanner away and the cutter out. All right, let's get over there. Let's go quick because the closer I'm to this thing, the more damage I start getting. Maglock.
Do I need to mention this is a gross violation of protocol?
It's either this or risk contaminating the entire shipment. Sometimes you just have to improvise.
Power supply ruptured.
Easy does it. Ah! Holy What the hell just
Language.
happened?
Explosive decompression. The escaping gas caused the container to jettison itself.
Okay, so not exactly what we were aiming for, but, well, I suppose that takes care of our radiation problem. Good work. The sensor should be able to scan the anomaly free of interference. Jack, looks like everything's back up and running.
Affirmative.
Grab a Fury and head for the depleted dig site.
Oh.
I'll fill you in on the way. Hold on. Something's wrong with that Fury transport.
The one that collided with the container. What's wrong with it?
I'm really not sure. It's moving erratically, veering wildly off its flight path.
Could be a problem with the Fury's flight dynamics.
Probably just need to reset the navcom. If you get a chance, would you mind looking into it?
Copy that.
And I'm not sure, but I think we might need to resynchronize the container field's inventory control system.
Are these issues urgent?
Not really. Neither one's going to keep us from scanning the anomaly. Consider them both secondary priorities.
Oh, shit. Damn it. So I need to go down here. Oh, let's go up here first. Sync station. Sorry I'm not talking very much, guys. Just because the game has a lot of narration.
Liv, you were right. The inventory control system is out of sync.
Probably got knocked off cycle by one of those pulses. In order to resynchronize the inventory system, you'll have to quickly scan each of the 3 I/O ports in the container field.
Hera, mark the location of each I/O port on my HUD.
Once you scan the first I/O port, you'll have roughly 70 seconds to scan the other 2.
Ah,
If you don't make it, the system will reset and you'll have to start again.
okay, so where am I going now? Okay, so we got 1, 2, So I have to scan. Oh, I have to scan. This is my first station. Okay. So then station 2, then station 3, and I have 70 seconds to do them all. Let's do it.
That's 1.
Clock is running. 70 seconds.
Yeah, I can only go so fast.
Seconds remaining.
Okay, I think we can make it. I think we can make it. I think we got it. Come on.
One more to go.
30 seconds
What?
remaining.
Get over here. Get over here. Get.
10. Success.
Yes.
Inventory control station synchronized.
That was impressive.
Woo! Look at me.
It wasn't all that difficult. After all, I was specifically designed to handle these types of demanding situations.
That's
Plus,
right.
you're incredibly modest.
Thank you.
All right. So now what? Not sure why that's highlighted over there. Oh, come on now. Okay, hold on. He's following a path. He's following a path, so I need to figure out where his next stop is going to be. I think it's going to be over this way. Again, the free floating, guys, just floating in space. I understand it's VR and I'm standing on a flat ground, but it's still pretty dorky. It's still pretty cool. Where are you ending up? Okay, I see the retros firing. Gotcha.
Nice. Good work, Jack.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm sorry, it was like watching some sort of weird robot rodeo. Cowboy Jack ropes himself a Fury.
Yes.
Do I get a hat?
A hat, fancy boots, shiny spurs. We'll fix you right up. Till then, you can just leave the Fury where it is. I'll have Hera run some diagnostics
But-
on it before I can reconnect the
But
remote
it
link.
has a
Copy that. I'm moving on.
It has
Happy
a spotlight.
trails, partner.
Okay, so this one I can't use. Probably heading over to the dig site next. Oh, there's my Fury. It looks like he's out of place a little bit. Happy trails, partner. So this will be the last video of the year as far as just recording and channels and stuff like that. So I really hope everybody has a good New Year's and Christmas. I hope Santa brought you all kinds of fun stuff.
Select your destination.
Whatever it is you believe in, whatever or nothing. Your family got you nice stuff. Okay, so I got to go to depleted dig site. Boop.
Destination, depleted dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
I said those kind of things to my wife in bed, but it didn't have the same effect.
En route to the depleted dig site.
Good. When you get there, you'll need to aim the sensor array at the anomaly. I'm heading out to rig up the transponder.
I thought we agreed that you'd stay on board the station.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jack. I need a direct line into the lathe systems to siphon the power
This
supply.
is not going to go well. This is not gonna
Liv,
go
the
well.
plasma lathes have already malfunctioned once. That's extremely dangerous.
Relax. I double-checked the failsafes and I've shut down the main relays. I'm following protocol to the letter. Mostly.
Confidence inspiring. I've reached the depleted dig site. Are you in position?
Just arrived. Go ahead and bring it online. I'll manage the power supply from here.
Affirmative. I'll activate the site's generator.
Right.
All right, generator.
Just
remote.
make sure you've completed all your other tasks before you get started. This scan could take a while, and I'll need you there.
I'm not sure what other. Come here. What other tasks he wants me to do?
I'm scheduling these drills to be transferred to the primary dig site. Keeping them at the depleted site is a waste of resources.
Really? You're doing that right now?
Well, we need to do it sometime, Liv. We've completely exhausted this site's supply of helium-3. Even our smaller drills can't extract any.
You got to angle your head. It's kind of weird sometimes to get like dialogue boxes up. There we go. No, he doesn't have anything to say.
I'll need to reboot the generator before we can proceed.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm like, where's my objective? All right.
The site's generator is still in working order. I'll get it up and running.
Good. That should bring the sensor online.
Dig site generator online. Core samples processing. All systems nominal.
This site's generator can only power a few systems at a time. I'll need to make sure its power junction is directed towards the sensor array.
Okay. You know, I know it's not super crazy exciting content, if you will. Not that I'm terribly concerned about that, but it's going to be an interesting story, I think, once to, you know, do this thing and do this MacGuffin thing.
Power rerouted. Liv, how are your energy readings?
So far, so good. Head to the sensor and bring it online.
This junction switch should allow me to adjust the power flow.
Okay.
Sensor reached.
Look for the main control console. You should be able to activate the sensor from there.
Do I hit the big button that says activate? What do you guys think? What do you think? The big button that says activate?
Sensor powering on.
Confirmed. You'll need to rotate the dish so it faces the anomaly before we can get a clear reading.
Hold on, there's dialogue here. Oh, I guess not. Right, so I got to turn this.
Jack, it's working. The signal's getting stronger. Keep going.
The array is now pointed at the epicenter of the anomaly.
Perfect. Give me a minute to process the data.
Of course.
Jack, what happened? I lost my connection to the sensor.
Energy spike from the anomaly. I think it blew the fuse.
Shit. Those
Language.
sensors are sealed before deployment. Okay, you'll need to cut through to access the fuse box.
Of course.
This has to be against protocol.
Well, I find it's easier to get things done if you think of the field manual as guidelines, rather than regulations.
That's like the Pirates Code. Pirates Code is just guidelines. Fuse.
The filament popped. We'll need a new one.
There should be plenty of spare fuses around. Look for a replacement.
Well, that's easy for you to say. Let's see. Let's check some of these containers here. Yeah, so I was saying before, I really hope everybody has had a good Christmas. I hope everybody has a good New Year's, all that kind of stuff. I really am optimistic about 2024. So I'll be honest with you, 2024 is either going to be really, really, really horrific, or it's going to be it's going to be amazing, right? There'll be some new changes. There'll be some same old changes, maybe. I don't know. I'm not too worried about any of the changes. Besides financially, a lot of times when you talk about politics, the financial stuff is about the only thing, for the most part, that's actually affected. What I will talk about while I try to find this spare fuse, which apparently doesn't seem to be anywhere. She's like, oh, there should be plenty around. There's none. I will talk about the one thing I don't like. I don't like what's going on with our police. Now, I get that there are millions of interactions between civilians and police forces, right? I get that. Here, I'm going to talk before I put this in because it's going to go back to narrative again. I get that. So when you look at these videos online, and they're everywhere because all these channels are now, all these auditors are trying to, get clicks for their channels and stuff. What I don't like is how many there are. And worse yet is how many good officers sit there and while bad officers, clearly bad officers, do terrible things. Now I get they have to back each other up, but when it's clear that this is not protocol, this is something, this guy's being abusive, or this woman for that matter is being abusive, they're physically harming somebody, all this kind of stuff. I'll give you an example of probably hundreds that we can find. There was a female cop, an older woman, little heavyset, pulls over a woman in the truck. The woman in the truck's being kind of whatever, I don't answer questions, the whole 9 yards, right? That's fine. It's actually her right to do that. And this woman starts demanding her to come out of the vehicle. Now she just needs to write her a ticket. That's it. That's all this is. But no, it's get out of the car, get out of the car. And she keeps going and trying to force open the car door, the rear car door, and then she comes back to the front. And she's starting to pace, and you can see she's getting herself worked up. This is an emotionally not well person. It's clear right from the beginning. There are another officers, at least one other, standing there doing nothing while this woman is clear. She finally gets the door open from the back of the truck, the secondary door, opens the front door, pulls this woman out physically, like all in to hurt this woman, and then starts to punch her in the face, like grabs her, throws her to the ground, like physically on her face, right? And then the woman backs away, like she's pacing, like she's a prize fighter, like she's MMA. And then the woman gets up, she grabs the woman, throws her against her truck, and starts punching her in the face repeatedly. Then grabs the woman, who's now like dazed as hell, and throws her into the front grille of her police car. Then has the nerve to still put handcuffs on her and arrest her, all that kind of stuff, right? And now the woman's like practically unconscious. Like she had some serious physical, like she broke facial bones and all kinds of stuff with this woman. Here's where the problem comes in. That's a problem. Here's where it gets even fucking worse. That officer, that old bitch, is sitting in her car, and another officer comes over. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you okay? Did you see the woman whose face is now smashed in? And this woman is out of her mind. Like you can just see the emotion, and I don't know what happened. I'm in real trouble. She's admitting on her little camera there in her car, like she's in trouble. She knows she's in trouble. She knows what she did was terrible. But this officer, this white knight piece of shit, hey, you okay? Are you fucking kidding me? That is a problem. I understand in every walk of life, every job, you're gonna have good and bad. That's just the bottom line. You're just gonna have good and bad. But when you have good cops, good people helping the bad people, right? Find a video of a guy who was just in Target buying himself like a bike and some other stuff, and he's having trouble with the machines. These 3 cops come in, hands-on, start just harassing, grabbing this guy and dragging him out of the store. He literally did nothing. He's mentally unwell, and he's just trying to pay for stuff. The other 2 cops, while this guy is thrown on the ground and just being a complete a-hole to this guy, who has obviously got mental issues, are just standing there. Only the one cop got in trouble. Only the one cop got in trouble. And it took a while for that to even happen. I mean, this is where the problem is with this country. It isn't the politicians in office, Biden or Trump or whoever is not responsible for the cops on the street level. That is a local level of corruption. That is a us versus them. That is, we are this tribe, we are this people, we are these kind of citizens, and you are those kind of citizens. And you can see that in interactions in a lot of cases. You can see that. A lot of times they'll act friendly to you and all that kind of stuff, but I think personally there's a lot of people with badges and guns who were bullied as kids, right? Bullied by their mom and dad, bullied by the kids in school, or all of the above. And I think they get this authority and they seek it out, with the lie that they want to do good in the country. And next thing you know, they're shooting people. There was a kid in a car. He called the cops himself because he was in distress and his car was stuck. The cop stood on the hood of the car. The guy was sealed in his car with a pocket knife, this like literally not even 2 inches pocket knife. Cop stood on the car like Action Jackson with the gun pointed at this guy's head. The guy had no gun, no bomb, nothing. And literally for no reason just began to shoot him through the windshield while standing on the hood of his car. This guy was clearly not well, clearly was in distress. Nobody tried, they just get out of the car, 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 come on, get out of the car. And then they end up murdering him, literal murder. Now, I think there's some consequences to that police officer, but that doesn't help. That dude's dead. That dude reached out for help. Now, I'm not trying to bash all cops. My grandfather was a cop. My mom was a part of the deputy sheriff's department and other things, and I grew up around police officers. What I'm pointing at is there's a problem with the current police officer force. I'm just sorry. I don't care if you don't like that. Fucking, unsubscribe if you're subscribed and walk away. There's a problem with the current officer base that's out there right now. It is the recruitment, the way they're recruiting, the types of hiring processes they're doing, something. And it's an epidemic. Now, here's the real kicker. How many abuses were there out there before we all had cameras, before they were wearing their badge cams? How many people were murdered, abused, set up? Oh, look, boop, there's a gun. Oh, see, he had a gun. I had to shoot him. Oh, little, Eddie Murphy back in the 80s joked about sprinkle some crack, right? Just sprinkle some crack on him. Yeah, he's a crack addict. See, I had to shoot him. How many times did that happen before cameras and stuff like that? That's terrifying. How many innocent people are locked up in jail? That's terrifying. And cops are just as fallible. But you guys understand the bottom line. I'm going to put this thing in and move the story forward. And I apologize. I'll put up chapter things so you can skip the rant. Cops are human. Politicians are human. Government is human. Just as fallible and effed up as humans can be. So this is why you have to be really careful when you put your faith in basically an entity that is essentially humans, right? It's not some autonomous thing that's magic and it just works perfect and all this kind of stuff. So be careful when you put your faith in this thing. And I'm hoping people are starting to realize that now more than ever, as we send, billions of dollars to other countries and shit like that while our people are starving and living on the street and no mental health. So no mental health for anybody, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, and I'm going to chapter it here. All right, everybody who just skipped that chapter for that rant, fuse.
Power level stabilizing.
So I'm sorry to rant, guys.
Let's get the sensor back online so we can finish the scan.
Yeah, I'm just at wit's end with it. Because like I said, I grew up around officers.
Sensors back online.
And I've seen the difference.
Connection established. Now we just need to realign the array.
Signal synchronized. Scanning inner horizon.
Liv, array is realigned. Can you confirm? Liv, do you copy?
I think it worked, Jack. I picked up something on the oscilloscope. I'm patching the audio through. Do you hear that? What the hell is this? Ah!
Liv. Olivia.
Jack, I need you. Find a Fury transport and get back here now.
On the way.
Select your destination.
Let's go. We got a captain to save. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Spotlight. Let's go. I see you over there, evil thing. I don't know what you did to my captain, but I'm not happy about it. I am not happy. All right, hang on. Let's go. Yeah. The rodeo reference. Never mind. Oh, she's outside.
Jack! Over here!
What are these guys doing? Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, thank God for you! It just switched on.
Captain Rhodes, sitrep, please.
The automatic release protocols aren't working. I'm wedged between the trolley and the rail. Can you see a way to get me out?
Negative. It's trapped beneath the cowl.
The access cover. If you cut through the bolts, we can get a look inside.
You got it, Chief.
Caution. Deranged robot throwing debris in the area.
There! If you cut through the panel, I can pull myself free.
Anomaly detected. Proximity alert.
Jack?
The pulse knocked out my cutting tool.
Jack!
Rebooted.
Look! The anomaly is changing. What the hell? Jack, are you seeing? Shit!
Cutting tool back online.
Incoming,
Liv.
Jack! Cut the panel!
Olivia, everything is going to be fine.
Station hull compromised.
That wave's gonna hit us, Jack! Hurry!
Catastrophic.
That's it!
Here you go.
You got it!
Captain Rhodes.
Wait! Shit! Come on!
Oh!
Liv? Liv, do you copy? Are you all right? Hera, locate Captain Rhodes. Nothing.
Shit, that's no good. Oh, primary power's out.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity
Hera.
alert. Good morning, Echo One. It is encouraging to see you have finally recovered.
Hera, what happened? Where is Liv?
Station has suffered extensive structural damage from the debris field. My program was forced into hibernation mode shortly after Captain Rhodes' departure.
Departure?
How long was I offline?
No, that's not
Unknown.
right.
My internal clock became desynchronized when I entered hibernation mode. However, the captain did prepare an emergency beacon. You will find it nearby.
Emergency beacon. Got it. I'll have a look.
Oh, I was trying to talk to Hera. Yeah, I see it. Out of the way, dinosaurs.
Mayday, Mayday. Titan Command, if you're out there, this is Captain Olivia Rhodes. Kronos 2 is lost. Say again, my station has been compromised. We were hit by a debris storm caused by the arrival of an unknown vessel in our sector. Damage is catastrophic. Honestly, it's a miracle I'm alive. I'd never have made it if Jack hadn't cut me free. But he won't reboot. He's gone. I can't stay here. Main power's offline, we've lost atmosphere. Radiation levels are climbing fast. I've no choice but to take my chances aboard the unknown vessel. It's a long shot, but if there's any hope I might be able to survive on that ship, I have to try. Titan Command, if you're receiving. Hell, if anyone's receiving, come find me.
Hera, are there any Fury transports still operational?
Affirmative.
Reroute the nearest transport to the station airlock. I'm going to find Liv.
Angry Monkey has her at 131. Whoa. Alright. So objective. Find Liv. Liv left the station aboard a Fury. Find her. Got it. I don't know if there's a...
Hera, open the activation bay doors.
Echo 1, I am obligated to inform you that leaving the station is a violation of Atlas Protocol.
The captain's safety is my highest priority, is it not?
Affirmative.
The captain is in danger. It is my responsibility to help her. Now please, open the doors.
Open the bay
Hera,
doors,
can you
Hal.
locate Liv's transport?
Negative. Sensor network offline.
What if I were to repair one of the satellites?
Affirmative. A single sensor pulse from one of the satellites would likely be sufficient.
Then that is our first stop.
Holy cow. Repair sensor sat. Bring the sensor back online. Okay. All right, let's do that. Wow,
Hera,
guys.
I have a visual on the Fury. Is it ready to launch?
Look at
Negative.
that shit.
Detecting hazardous levels of radiation. Fury controls are currently locked in accordance with Atlas protocols. Please activate the transport's radiation dampener before departure.
What is that ship, guys? That is crazy. Like all that work, all our pods are everywhere.
Shields at 95%.
Okay. I'm working on it.
Dampening field activated.
Acknowledged. Long-range sensor satellite located. Plotting course.
All right, let's go find our captain.
I'm gonna hold on to the thing because I don't know if it's gonna move on its own. Just want to recharge my shields. Oh, okay, it's waiting for me. Oh my god, guys, look at the ship. Look at that. That is impressive. Holy cow. All right.
Select your destination.
We'll play for a little bit longer, guys, and we'll cut it there. Back here, actually. All right, guys, we played for quite a while. Before I move on to the next part of the story, which I'm assuming this is the next part of the story, we're going to go over to the sensor satellite A2, and we're going to see if we can find a captain. That woman is so much trouble. All right, at least I think she identifies as a woman. I don't know. Oh my God, the station is hosed. Holy cow. All right, well, thanks for coming along for this journey. I'm hoping to keep these videos reasonably short, and yeah, so hopefully this won't be more than half an hour or so, maybe 40 minutes at the most. I'm gonna try and get it down to that range if I can. So at least it's a little easier episode to watch versus, a giant episode. What's funny is the Anomaly's gone. Just realized that. They realized the Anomaly's gone. Now it's just this big ship. All right, well, anyways, thanks for coming along for this journey and everything, and I really appreciate everybody who comes and everybody who comments. If you have anything you want to add, anything I missed, somewhere, any hidden Easter eggs and that kind of stuff, just let me know. As long as you don't spoil the main story, I'm cool with, go over here and open this container and pull the little Easter egg out. That's cool. I like that kind of stuff. So that'd be kind of fun to do. That way you can also show people who play the game if they want to find. Some people don't like to go hunting for Easter eggs. They like to just kind of be shown what Easter eggs are. So we can always do something like that. But anyway, stay safe, stay strong. Watch out for these giant alien ships in your life. They like to thrust their, look at this, look how phallic-y. It just thrust its way into my life. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.